Are there any questions thus far? Are there any questions thus far? No? Okay, very good then. Okay. Now. All right, so now going back to what's on the screen. Let's share screen. Okay, so can somebody read that number? And please don't say 80 because it's not in the tens place. Can somebody read that number?
8. 8.
Be quiet. Somebody's trying to read on the thing because y'all wrong. Y'all sound like a hot mess. Who was trying to read on the virtual? Chris, come on, read that number. Try to read that number for me, Chris. Unmute yourself, baby. You're muted.
I'm reading the number.
But you're muted. I need to hear you read.
Eight. 3,000. 100. 9,000.
No, they know 9,000.
Oh no. Got the word to it.
Take him to church.
No, he said.
Rios.
He would vote.
Pardon me?
20 or, he said 20.
Who's K?
Tony. I don't know.
Not you. Bruh. Really?
Hey, yo.
All right, Octavia. I ain't calling you right now, Fredo. Brianna. Anybody else besides Alfredo? Anybody in Miss Darby class want to try to read the number? Okay, here we go then. Let's go. I know you know. This says 3, 1, and 9 is what? What's this number here? What is it? Is that not that same number up there? Why y'all saying this other foolishness? Now, anybody want to try to read the number again? Jakiria, loudly.
8 and 319.
Finish it up.
Thousand.
Put the TH at the end of it.
Thousand.
Very good. So they try it again. Clear it up for them.
800.
Right? Clear it up for them.
8 and 319,000.
Not and 19. 319.
319,000.
Thousands. Yes. I covered up the tenths and the hundreds because that was confusing you. How you say the name is how it ends. Okay? The 9 ends in thousands. So you got to say 319 thousands. That number is 8 and 319 thousands. Y'all getting it? Nope, you're not. Let's do another one. You maybe say yes. Nope, you're not. Okay. All right. Can someone read that? Rios.
427.
Rios, what do you see? Do you have? Marquette, take your mask out or push it down for us. I can hear you.
74 and 27 hundredths.
Very good. 70, because it's 7 tens, 74 and 27 hundredths. Do you see it now? Because I don't know what you was reading. All right, here's a new number. I'm putting it in orange. This one is somebody, this is for Chris, Emma, or Nineveh. One of them. Get ready to read this number. That's for Chris, Emma, or Nineveh. Read that number. Yes. You know it? Go on, because they're not saying it. Very good. Very good. 5 and 42,000. Very good. Awesome job. Okay. Can you what? Can you read one? Let's see you do one. Put yours in brown. Come on, read it. It's there. It's there.
425 and 3
Yes, very good. It is 125 and 3/10. Awesome job. Very good. So let's go back to our number of the day. What is that number? Everybody say it. What is it?
and 4.
Yes, 83 and 4/10. Okay. Y'all got that written down? How do you write it in word form? Word form. How would I write this in word form? Can somebody tell me? Huh? E I G H T Y. What I told you yesterday about these double digits. What is it? Hyphen. Very good. T H R E E and very good. And 4. FOUR T E N T H S. Awesome sauce. Very good. Word form is 83 and 4/10. Just like you said, that's how you write it. If you say it wrong, you're going to write it what? Wrong. Y'all got that one? Now, here's that thing called expanded form. We're going to expand it. Expanded form. So how would I write this in expanded form? Anyone know? Okay. Huh? That's expanded form, breaking it up. Come on, Hernandez. Huh? 8. Huh? 8 times 3? 8 times what? 10. He says 8 times 10 plus 1 times 3 plus
4 times 0.
Okay, that is one way. Can somebody give me another way? Anybody? Give me another way. Huh? I can't hear you.
18.
Not 8/10. Those are whole numbers. We can say this. We can say 80 plus 3 plus 4 times 110. Or we could say 80 plus 3 plus 0.4. Do y'all see it? Hello? Okay. So I want to do something like I lost my paper. Oh, there you go. What is 83 4/10 10 times as much? So we're going to do it 10 times as much. And then we also going to do it 1/10 as much. Do you remember when we talked about moving on the place value chart? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? When we talked about 1/10 as much and moving on the place value chart? You do? You wasn't here with me. Nope. It's a different one. Let's see, can I find it? Okay, pulling out my notes. So you should be pulling out your notes. You see where it says 10 times as much is bigger, whereas 1/10 as much is smaller. You move the decimal point when you want 10 times as much, you move the decimal point to the right for every 0. And if you want 1/10 as much, you move the decimal point to the left for every 0. Smaller means take away a 0. Bigger means add a 0. Okay? You should have already written this down in your notes. This happened back in, yes. Pardon me? Who you messing? When we did this took place on October 12th. It took place on October 12th, and it is on YouTube at that. So when y'all people that was at home and you supposed to be logging in to live instruction and you didn't do it on October 12th, you supposed to went back and watch the YouTube videos that I keep stressing. When you forget to see something, here go YouTube videos. That's what that's located at. I keep a lot of stuff. Don't get out of line because I keep my duck quacking. But this is what it is. So, okay, when you going 10 times as much, you going what? Talk to me. 10 times as much, you going what? Oh, I hear a sound.
Add a 0.
Ma'am.
Add a 0.
You add a 0. You going bigger, you add a 0. Very good, Miss Emma. If I'm going 1/10 as much, I'm doing what? The answer's in your face. All you taking away a 0, you going smaller. Basically, when you're talking about the decimal point, and we're talking about decimal numbers. Baby,
she just, oh shoot, I'm not.
You're not muted, no. Okay, so we're talking about decimal numbers. So let's focus on it. Says move the decimal point to the right. I want to go 10 times as much. How many zeros do I have in 10? I'm talking to you. I'm done. Because y'all ain't opening y'all mouths. All you got to do is pull your mask back, open your mouth, and say what you got to say. Y'all looking at me like dead deers in headlights. And I'm really trying to teach. But, I mean, this is good. If they had taught me this in school, I mean, I might would have liked math in school. Y'all sitting up here like, duh, ding dong, and which is dead. Only person talking to me is doggone Alfredo. Yes, Marquette. Huh? Pull it out like this. 1-0. Thank you, Marquette. Thank you, Alfredo. There is 1-0 in 10. So I'm going to move the decimal point how many places? In what direction? Pardon me?
To the right.
To the right. Thank you, Miss Emma. Moving the decimal point one place to the right. If I want 10 times as much. If I want to go 1/10 as much, I'm going to move the decimal point where? How many places? 1, because there go that 10, right? And it says 1/10 as much, so that's 1-0. So I'm moving one place to the left. Now, here's our word of the number of the day. I have 83 4/10. What is the answer for 10 times as much? What's the answer for 10 times as much? People that's really not talking to me, because I don't know who's talking. I said, what's the answer, son? We just, thank you, Emma. Great job. She said her answer. She said her answer. That's what she said. Some you should be in here opening your mouth to say. No one knows the answers. We just put the chart up there and said, if I want 10 times as much, I'm going to move what place? 10 times as much, I'm going to move what place? It's left. Did you not write this down? Clearly you didn't, or you can't read your handwriting. Why do y'all think I do this? Why do y'all think I do this? Because that's what I'm supposed to do? If you're not going to do what you're supposed to do, why should I do what I'm supposed to do? These are notes that you need to have. You should have gotten it back in October 12th. And you would have said, oh, she said October 12th, she did these notes. Let me flip back in my book and look at my notes from October 12th so that I don't have to rewrite what I supposed to have written a month ago. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. I promise you, you're going to regret it. Moving on, because I got to move on. I don't know what time it is. Yep, I got to move on. 10 times as much. What's the answer? Alfredo, talk to me. Remember, I'm moving the decimal point one place to the right. I said a decimal point. I ain't said nothing about the numbers. It said decimal point. If I move the decimal point one place to the right, it's going to be placed where? Anybody? Do you know your left from your right? Anybody? What's on the left? What's on the left? What's on the left?
Whole numbers.
Thank you, baby. Whoever said it, thank you. It's your whole numbers. Remember we stood up yesterday, we said the head was the what? Decimal point. On the left is the whole numbers. On the right is the what? Decimal numbers. Tenths is a decimal. That's a fraction and it's a decimal. That's a decimal. 83 is a whole number. 10 is a whole number. So if I'm going to be 10 to the left or 10 to the right, to the what? Oh, Jesus. All right, my thing said 10 times as much. I'm making it bigger. I'm moving the decimal point to the right for every zero. I only have one zero. So if I have 83 and 4/10, and it says I got to move my decimal point to the what? Right. This is my right. So my decimal point now is going to say 83 and 4.0. It wasn't right, Emma, but it's okay. You did better than what's in here. Okay, so now it says 83.4, and I want 1/10 as much. I got to move it to the left. So I move it this way, one place to the left. So my new number is 8 and 34/100. Oh, Lord. All right, hope y'all got that down. If not, catch it on YouTube. Thank you, baby. If not, catch it on YouTube. Go to a new page. Please take notes. Go to a new page. Please take notes. And your notes don't have to be like mine. I just like making mine cute. Steps for adding decimals. Hope you write fast, because I do. Hope you write fast, because I do. Step 1. What do you think step 1 is in adding decimals? What do you think step 1 is? Here is the problem. The problem I have is 7 and 24 plus 31 and 2. Do y'all see that?
No.
No. Now do y'all see that? Okay. So what you think my first step is? We talked about this yesterday. What do you think the first step is? No. First step. Line up your decimals. So how many numbers am I adding? How many numbers am I adding? How many add-ins do I have? I don't have no 6 numbers up there. How many add-ins do I have? I don't have no 3. That says 7 and 24 hundredths plus 31 and 2/10. How many add-ins do I have? People, this is one number. And this is one number. So how many numbers do I have?
2.
2. I'm adding 2 numbers. 2 add-ins. This is 1 and this is 2. I need to line up my decimals, so that means I got 2 decimals to line up. Line up here, line up here. Now I'm finna write, this says the 7 is on this side, the 24 is on this side. This say the 31 is on this side and the 2 is on that side. And now I can add. Hope you're writing this down and not looking at me. Because I'm fearing you're looking at me, which is not good. Okay, so now I have my, excuse me, numbers I lined up. I lined up my decimals. Okay. Step 2. Pardon me? Thank you, Damari. Yay, you. Bring the decimal point down. Thank you. Point down. So now I'm going to bring the decimal point down. I'm going to change it up. There you go. I brought it down. Are y'all with me?
Yes, ma'am.
What's step 3? What is step 3? Huh? What you say? What you say? Miss Hoagland, you're going to add. Right here. So now we're about to add. Where do we start in adding?
Go from the back.
Math class. Talk to me like I talked to you yesterday in math.
To the right.
Thank you. We start on the right. Thank you. We start in the ones place. Start here. So this says 4 plus nothing is what?
4.
So basically you just bring that 4 down. Do y'all see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now go on over here. 2 plus 2.
4.
Now 7 plus 1.
8.
Nothing plus 3.
3.
So my answer is
38 and 44,000. I mean, 100.
hundreds. 38 and 44 hundredths. Very good. It's number 3 steps to adding decimals. How hard is that? You got to line them up. Now, I was grading papers yesterday, and oh my Lord. People, this is called show your work. That's me showing my work. Some of y'all just gave me an answer. Some of y'all showed your work, but you erased it. I'm like, why would they erase it? That makes nobody sense. But that's what they done. They erased it. So let's look at number 4 from yesterday. Y'all got y'all notes in front of you so I can move, man. We're looking at number 4 from yesterday. Let me enlarge. Oh, Lord help us. It's so much. I got to do something better with this. Come on. There we go. Number 4 from yesterday. Is number 4 an addition problem or a subtraction problem? Let's read it. Joshua is preparing for a race. Today, he plans to run 3 5/10 miles. So far, he has run 1 66/100 miles. How much farther does he need to run? Is that a addition problem or a subtraction problem? That's a subtraction problem. And we skipped that one yesterday. We skipped it. Okay? So no. Let's look at number 5. I don't know who paper this is, but I show it folded up like an accordion. Number 5. Do y'all see that? How many add-ins do I have? How many? 3. Let's write them down. You just follow me. Don't you write nothing. You follow me. So the 3 add-ins that we have are 0 and 98/100. We have 5/100. We have 1 6/100. Do you see that I lined up? That I lined up my decimals?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all see how I lined it up?
Yes, ma'am.
They lined up. Now bring my decimal point down. And now commence to what? Adding, starting here. 8 plus 5, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 6. 19. Hope y'all right. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Put the 1 on top of the 9. Now what I have here? 1 and 9 is 10, and those are zeros, so it's 0. Bring over that 1. And what? 2 and what? 2 and 900. Very good, Zakiria. 2 and 900. Do y'all see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Little girl, I don't know who in blue blazers are you playing with back there, but please stop. Please, whatever you do, stop playing. It's irritating your teacher to the gods. It's irritating me. Stop playing back there. I ain't saying nothing funny today as a gift. Maybe later, not right now. Let's look at number 6. Number 6 says, let me enlarge it because y'all get special. Baby, wait a second. Number 6 says, go on, read. Precipitation, Seattle. What is the total amount of precipitation for 3 months in Seattle? Now, here go the 3 months they're talking about. They're talking about February, March, and April. They want me to do what? Add all 3 of them numbers. Add all three of those numbers. Somebody did some major craziness yesterday. 4 and 5700s, 4 and 1900s, 1 and 700s. Do you see how I lined up my decimals?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I'm starting here. 7 and 9,
16.
16. Write the 6, bring over the 1. But I forgot to bring down my decimal point. See, I skipped step 2. And that happens. Bring your decimal point down. And I just did. Because I realized I started adding without bringing my decimal point down. And my problem would have been wrong. All right. 1 plus 5 plus 1
13, 16,
plus 7 plus 7.
14.
14. You need to not try to go before me. 1 plus 4.
1.
5 plus 4. 9 plus 1. 10. 10 and 4600. Do y'all see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So do we have any questions?
No.
No, you're supposed to be looking at it. You're supposed to write down your steps. Did we have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any questions? Okay. Here we go. You're going to do classwork. Virtual, your work is already in Savvis. Thank you, Chris. Yay. Your work is already in Savvis virtual. Now, my non-virtual students, you may try to go in Savvis and look for the work. It's not in there for you. My virtual group they're in a class by themselves because I just didn't feel like giving it to everybody. And then it makes no sense if I keep seeing Octavia haven't done her work. Octavia haven't done her work. That's not fair to Octavia. Because Octavia said, I did my work at school. I did my work at school. So my virtual kids are at home, so they have to get their work done at home. And I think, Marquette, I put you in there because I thought you had your surgery. So you still do your work in here. Understand? All right. So here's your classwork. Classwork, page 407 through 408. Homework. Practice. This is practice. This is what?
Practice.
Practice. Practice. You're going to do page 409 through 410. Are there any questions?
No, ma'am.
Virtual, you know when yours is due. But remember, like I said, do not wait and let it stack up on you. It's gonna hurt you in the long run. It's gonna hurt you. My in-school children, traditional babies, my work 407 and 408 is due today before you go to the house. Due today before you go to the house. So my time is up. You have enough time to get started. Lunch doesn't start until 10:40. I say today we did another great and wonderful lesson. I covered everything I wanted to cover today. Awesome sauce. Yes, sir. You have a question? If it's pertaining to the toilet, don't ask. No. Into the double O. No. Are there any questions pertaining to your assignments today? Everybody got it? Everybody get it? Well, I shall see y'all again at, what time I see y'all? No.
11:20.
11:20. Very good. I shall see you again at 11:20. Let me take attendance when I call your name on virtual. Say here. Holland.
Here.
Thank you, Holland, for coming back. We had a fire drill. Chris.
Here.
Thank you, Chris. Emma. Here. Thank you, Emma. Who am I missing? Hold on, I gotta change my board. Oh, Nineveh.
Here.
Oh, thank you, Nineveh. My Shanice.
Here.
Thank you, Shanice. And I see Miss Darby's class. Thank you, Miss Darby's class. And I see, yes, dear.
I get back on at 2 o'clock.
No, you get back on at 11:20, and you get back on at 2 o'clock. But let me say this, guys, my virtual kids. Let me say this: 5th grade has a data meeting today at 12:25. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, but my plan is to be back in here to start Zoom round 2-ish. Okay, round 2-ish. So if by chance you get on Zoom and I'm not there, don't be alarmed. Just go into Savvis and look at your classwork, okay, in science. Y'all got me? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Use your emojis. Use your emojis if you blacked out, which I understand. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Holland. Thank you, Shanice. I got to pull. Thank you, Emma. Nineveh, I need to know you're there. Use your thumbprint, your thumb emoji to let me know you're there if you understood what I said. Okay, I guess Nineveh walked away. Well, anyway, thank you guys for coming back. I hope you learned something extra today that will take you on. And make sure you show your work. Show your work. If you don't show your work, I'm not grading your paper because you did not follow directions. And I'm going to put on there. Didn't follow directions. Yes, show your work. Please and thank you. Yes, Chris, I am going to not grade your paper if you don't show your work. See y'all later. Love you. See you at 11:20 with Miss Darby. Bye-bye.